nigga.
Oh shit, y'all niggas is funny, man. Oh my god, y'all are crazy, bro. Oh man, I get some good laughs fucking with y'all. Man. Y'all
straight,
niggas is
straight up,
silly, bro. Y'all
straight
niggas
up.
is silly, man. Go ahead and share the status. We a little late tonight, but make sure you share on your, share the status so our viewers can know we're on a little late, almost an hour. My daughter had a game, excuse me, but we always gonna put the kids first. What's up, y'all, man? Y'all, I can tell y'all ready today because the conversation
We
we
ready,
just
man.
had, man. You know what I'm saying? So, um,
The
I
shit
don't know, man.
funny, true, nigga. Shit.
Huh?
That is funny, but it's true.
Man, you
Yeah,
heard me.
yeah, it's funny, but it's true in the mother. That's what made me laugh so hard because y'all are just really, y'all don't pull no punches. Y'all don't sugarcoat nothing, man. I love y'all.
Gotta get a
Y'all
good laugh
crazy,
in.
man. Golly, I got a good laugh. But welcome to episode sexy, episode 6 of the Fat Dudes podcast. Um, I'm one of your co-hosts, Dondo. I got my nephew Kendrick and my nephew Bubba here, both co-hosts. Man, we got a lot of momentum, guys. We're doing over 5,000 views on Twitter. We haven't had a Twitter account a month yet. We're but just about a month deep. We're almost at 2,000 followers on Facebook. We thank our followers on Facebook. A lot of y'all have been loyal. We want y'all to stay tuned because we're gonna have some free giveaways coming up soon. Some T-shirts, stuff of that nature. So we thank y'all. We are nothing without our fans and the people that watch and tune in. We love the commentary y'all give us. It makes our show better. I had talked to these guys about maybe doing recording and not doing the show live, but we're gonna stick with the live format. We like the people that tune in. We got a lot of good guys that tune in and good ladies too. So let's get right into it. This episode is sponsored by Dodgecast. I was on the Dodgecast a little while. I think it was around Thanksgiving, maybe a little bit before that. I had a really good time doing that show with them. I'd like to go. They want us to come on the show, all three of us. We'll gladly do it. Jared and that dude, I think they call him. I don't want to say his name because he kind of likes to keep incognito who he is on the
Yeah.
show. But man, I had a real good time doing the Dodge Cast, and they reached out on the sponsor this episode. And hey, I feel like supporting them, supporting the Dylan and Joe show only makes all of us better. So, shouts out to Dodge Cast for doing that, man, for real. Make sure you tune into the Dodge Cast and listen. I always listen at work, but it's good. But let's get right into what we was gonna talk about. The big three is gone, and when I say big three, I mean three of probably the top 10 coaches of all time have been either relieved or retired. Um, I want to start off with Saban because to me, I mean, my favorite coach of all time is Jimmy Johnson. He was the first to one of the first to ever like kind of win the college and then go to NFL and build a dynasty with the Cowboys. He should the three wings to me should be his, but he got two. He got one in Miami, and then they won one after him. So he always left programs in better standing than when he got them. So Jimmy Johnson is my number one. But behind him, I have Saban, which really, to a lot of people, Saban's the best coach or Belichick's the best coach ever. I think Saban, to me personally, was the best coach because Saban didn't have to have no Brady. He got the best players in college, but he didn't have the luxury of having a Brady for 10. 12, however long he had Brady, because Belichick kind of looked regular when he didn't have Brady.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, he's a hell of a defensive coordinator, but everybody's going to judge him off how he was without Tom Brady, the great, because
Yeah.
Tom went and won one without him. So that being said, Saban retiring was a shocker to me. I think that I don't think he's gonna coach again, but I think he's going to help Alabama, whoever they hired in some capacity. He's still gonna be around that program, kind of how Barry Switzer is still around OU. It's the other guys that are still around programs that they help build up. So, and, Bob Stoops being around OU too. So I think that's kind of the role that Saban is going to take over. I don't think he'll coach again. I will be shocked if he coaches again, unless Bama gets to going in the wrong direction. And he's 70, what, 72, 70? How old is he, Bubba?
70.
72?
Yeah.
Yeah.
72.
So Saban would be the guy that I would say is done. What are y'all thoughts on Saban?
I, I think, honestly, I'm not shocked that he retired
Yeah,
because I think he was 100% against the NIL.
yeah,
So, and the fact that all this transferring and
hmm,
all this, I think that had a good part in him retiring.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
So I'm not shocked Saban retired for the simple fact of all that, the NIL and the transferring. He's legendary.
yeah.
Um, he's in his own little class.
Hmm.
And, they're gonna build a statue, man, and he's gonna go down as one of the absolute best to ever do it. And you know, I don't see him coming back. I think he's just gonna chill and like Daryl said, you know, if they need him, he might step in, but I don't see it. This is your gold years, man. Enjoy, sit back,
Yeah,
relax, and you
yeah,
know, enjoy your last 15 years on this earth. you know,
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Or however long God blesses
and
you.
however long God bless him. But
Listen,
yeah,
yeah, yeah,
it's time to chill, enjoy it.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. No
That's
doubt.
right. He got
So,
7 of them things, man. So
Right,
so,
you
right.
so, Kendrick, give me a memorable, or both of y'all, give me a memorable moment of Saban for you.
remember the moment of Saban. Winning that back to back 2011, 2012.
Yeah, that was huge.
Yep.
That was huge. What about you, Bubba?
Man, there was I cannot remember the team he was playing, but it was a big game, and I want to say it might have been the SEC championship. And I remember it was I think it was Michael Fitzpatrick, and Saban is DB's guy, DB's
Mm,
Yeah.
coach. You know
yeah,
that
yeah,
man went so psycho on the sideline, and the camera happened to turn to him, and Fitzpatrick didn't do something right,
yeah,
and he got toasted. They didn't
yeah,
score, but he got toasted.
yeah,
And I remember Saban went crazy on that man. The camera caught it. Man, the next possession, that man, I'm trying to remember who they played, man. I can't remember. Now I'm trying to think who the wide receiver was he was guarding. But anyways, man, Fitzpatrick, he was a safety. He got over there and he got that interception, man. And
yeah,
that let me know coaching is everything, man.
yeah, yeah,
If
yeah. It
I
is.
don't, if I don't get on your head,
Yeah,
I don't care about you. I don't care what happened to you.
yeah,
So for the fact that Nick Saban was over there doing that on that sideline, let
yeah,
me know that he's a coach and he care about his players, man.
Right.
yeah. He
You
do.
know, and he's a
He do.
DB guy, man. So he do produce good safeties and corners, man. So that's
Yes.
a memorable, a remember moment for me, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One of my biggest moments is um I've been trying to think of what college he was at, but he came to Chickasha to recruit a guy that everybody knows, Steven Alexander. He came to Chickasha High School in the mid '90s, and he wasn't saving who he was, but
Mississippi
you know,
was it Michigan State?
I think he was at Michigan State. But I got to meet him, and at the time, he wasn't the Bama guy that we know now,
Yes.
but you could tell even then he was about business. He stood on business. Um, Steven Alexander had everybody in the country recruiting him. I mean, Bill Walsh came to Chickasha. You know what I'm saying? When he was at Stanford. So, I mean, that's how big time Steven was. But, and recruiting was different back then because there wasn't no social media, none of that involved. But I did get to meet Saban one time, and that's my memorable moment about Saban. Got to say what's up to him, got to show him where they was holding up, all putting all the coaches to talk to Steven. So I did get to meet Saban one time. It's pretty cool. But coaching wise, I would say um, my biggest memory of him is when he was at LSU and him and they've been showing the clip of him and Muschamp going crazy on the sideline. I'm just like, man, to see that kind. I don't know if y'all seen the clip of both of them going crazy on the sideline.
Nice.
Um, y'all, you gotta see it, man. I mean, even though I mean, just seeing somebody that passionate about the game, bro,
Yeah, that's how
and
he did fit.
like just coaching people hard, getting the best out of people. Um, he was actually the defensive coordinator. It's crazy because you know everybody's talked about you know um Deion Sanders and people want him to like turn the Colorado around immediately, but they don't understand like coaches like this. Um, Bill Belichick was once the Browns coach, and guess who his defensive coordinator was? Just guess. Nick
Who was it?
Saban.
It was
Nick Saban. I seen a picture of that
Nick
earlier, fam.
Saban, and they got fired in Cleveland. So these are two of the greatest coaches ever, and they've actually failed before. They've actually been fired before. Bill Belichick was given when
Bill
Parcells
Parcells.
was at the Jets and he retired. The Jets automatically assumed we got Bill Belichick, and Bill Belichick threw him a curve and said, "I'm going to coach the Patriots."
Yeah.
That's what happened. That's why he ended up in. But
He
these
had
coaches have been through ups and downs in their life to where what made them the coach they are now, it don't come overnight.
you gotta take the
You gotta
meal.
put in the work to be the greatest, to be one of the greats. And I'm not saying Dion can't be one of the greats because I love Dion, but I'm realistic when it comes to expectations. I know how much work these coaches got to put in to even get over that hump. We just now seeing Harbaugh win his first title, and
Yeah.
he's put in a lot of work. A lot of work. He's had a lot of good teams that was worthy of winning the national championship or NFL championship. I mean, the 49ers was on the cusp 3 times and they didn't get it done. So it is harder than people think for you to be a top level program, for Saban to be at the top of his game that long and win 7 national championships. He's got more national championships than some whole teams do.
Fact.
7. He's got 7 of them.
Yeah.
So, I mean, what he's done is remarkable. That's why I'm so high on Saban. I think, moving on to Pete Carroll, I love Pete. I mean, Pete Carroll I put he's kind of relieved of his coaching duties. I think Seattle wants they're not tired of Pete, but they think a younger guy, but they don't want Pete to go nowhere else to hurt him either, because Pete's still good at evaluating talent from being in that college realm. He knows he gets guys. Seattle's got some guys. They're always going to be around 500 no matter what. Right now, they just don't have the constant quarterback play that they need. But they've got some guys. They got, DJ. They got the running back. They've got some guys on defense. Even ain't the kid from OU, Trey Brown?
Yep.
I mean, he's played well. He's actually looked
Started off season.
look better than what I thought he would be. So Pete Carroll is a guy. At one point he was considered the best coach in football. He won 2 at USC. He had a chance to win 4 at USC. Then he goes to the NFL and he wins 1. He really should have won 2 if he hands off the ball to beast mode.
Should have won 2, man.
So I mean, Pete Carroll is a guy and he's always been cool to a lot of these kids. Pete don't look 72. He looks up there, but I mean, I seen some clips of him out there running around, throwing the ball, playing quarterback. I mean, 72 years old, dog.
Yeah. I think he just need a quarterback. If he could have maybe figured it out with Russ or went and got him a quarterback, man. So
yeah, but Zane saying he's in this thing.
Zane's in the thing.
He almost got a dunk today, and then
you gotta finish them dunks, Zane. But hey, that's nasty though, man.
That is to be his age.
Yeah,
nasty.
We got Miguel Castro saying he thinks Saban left because of the NIL deals. One of y'all mentioned that. I think it was Bubba that mentioned that. He never was.
Saban
we gonna get to that, Billy. Just wait. I don't want to show your comment right now. We gonna get to that. We don't want to get off the subject right now, Billy. But yeah, man, for real.
Pete Carroll is one of the only few coaches to have both college and NFL.
Yeah,
championships.
I was trying to find out who all had one. I know Jimmy Johnson. I know Pete Carroll.
And there's one more.
Yeah. I can't think of who all have done it, but Spurrier was at the top of college football, and he went to the NFL, and
he wasn't no good at Washington.
He wasn't. I mean, Saban was kind of mediocre in the NFL.
Saban wasn't no good at Miami. He had no
yeah. So, I mean, things going to the NFL and college is 2 different games. So anybody that can win at both is to me is an elite coach. It ain't too many that's actually done it. So, shouts out to Pete, man. I don't think Pete is done though. I think with all the jobs that's open, I think somebody's gonna offer him a job. We're hearing Bill Belichick, who was relieved. They called that, and see, I don't speak they bullshit language. You either the coach or you not.
No, you're not. You out. Ain't no advisor.
I mean, mutual parting of ways. That just tells me you didn't want the nigga.
Yeah, because if I get hard as a head coach, I ain't finna let this cat come that used to be the coach. Come tell me what I can do on my team.
My team.
Exactly. We ain't doing that.
Exactly. So, Bill Belichick and the Patriots made it seem nice, but I think Robert Kraft feels like Mayo is his guy.
It's just time.
A lot of people are saying if he don't hire, it's kind of like the situation that happened in Norman. It's kind of like if you don't hire Lincoln Riley, somebody else will. I think that's kind of what the Patriots are looking at it, and they need to overhaul their whole way of doing things.
Yes, it's time for change, man.
Yeah, it's time. Players aren't aren't responsive to that old school type shit no
Yeah,
more.
yeah. I mean, yeah. It's time for change, man. Like in
Yeah,
Seattle, it's just time for change.
so you get Mayo to come in. Um, Shouts out because he's a black head coach. We'll get another black head coach. But you get Mayo to come in and things might turn around for you. They got a deal,
Yeah,
they gotta do something with that Mac Jones contract.
got in
I
doing that.
don't see Mac Jones. To me, Mac Jones was never gonna
He,
be an NFL quarterback. He was always too stiff for
he
me.
was he was
His
just in
throwing was too
that Nick
slow.
Saban, he was in that Nick Saban offense and he just looked good.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
I mean, those things, and then you was the third team quarterback behind two guys that to me are elite guys. So you wasn't one of them. So basically you telling me I'm drafting the third best quarterback on off of that team. So why would I spend a high draft pick on you? The Patriots got that one wrong. But
Mhm.
they lost on a lot of picks. Their valuation of talent has went down from what it used to be, and they got to start spending some money. Um, I I I'm hearing that Atlanta's looking at that very interested in Bill Belichick. Everybody's probably gonna be interested in Bill Belichick right now. So where do you think Bill Belichick lands?
I think he need to go sit on the couch, bro.
On the couch.
He
Try it
need
out.
it's bro. You 72, 7. What is he? 70, right?
71, something like that.
Something like
Bro,
that.
go enjoy your golden years, man. Chill, man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Go.
yeah,
That's my opinion. Now I'm not. If
yeah,
he get anybody hard, Bill Belichick, they got a top 10 coach. It is what it is. He's
Yeah,
like that.
you're right.
But my opinion, bro, he's just too old for the game. Like
yeah,
like people, like you said, like I respond to a young coach. You see why
Yeah, bring
OU
somebody
with
new and young.
see why OU got Roof old ass out of there. You gotta go
yeah,
young now. They
yeah,
respond to younger coaches, you know.
yeah, yeah. You're right.
Now,
You're right.
is what it is. Like I get it. I'm gonna respect him, whatever Bill Belichick tell me. But at the same time, he's 70 something and I'm 30, man. We ain't vibing, man. Like,
You're right.
that's my only thing with it. But honestly though, he could land somewhere. But I say, man, just let it go.
Yeah. Um, I don't think he's done. I think he coaches at least 5 more years. Somebody's gonna sign him to a 5-year deal. Um, I'm assuming it's probably gonna be San Diego.
Yeah,
Um, Atlanta does have some pieces he might like. Right now I think there's 8 head coaching vacancies, and he's being implicated in like 6 of them.
Hmm.
So I don't think he's done. He probably should be done.
yeah,
His defenses have still responded well.
true.
They've been in some dog fights. They just don't have the offense.
Mm-hmm.
So I think he needs to get rid of that offensive tree that he uses. Like he
Yeah.
kind of recycles the same guys. So that offensive tree, coordinator tree he uses, I think he needs to get out of it and go in a whole totally different direction because he still can coach defense. That's
Yeah.
one thing he can do. And going to San Diego would be the perfect fit for him. But to me, everybody's gonna have to wait to see what Harbaugh's gonna do because Harbaugh is the
That's
hottest commodity right now. So
Yeah.
ain't nobody gonna move until Harbaugh moves.
I think he ends up in LA. That's who I
Yeah.
think.
Like,
He probably does, but I heard a scenario where Seattle is talking about bringing him in, and he's already discussed, um, Pete being the GM. Um, Harbaugh had problems with our GM when he was in 49ers, and that's kind of why he's still not the coach because the owner sided with the GM. The GM ain't there no more. GM did a lot of fucked up shit, but Harbaugh's gonna make sure who he's in like the GM is his guy. You see
Yeah.
what I'm saying? It's got to be his guy because he was not having as much input in the draft picks as he wanted to be, and things where they were drafting guys that Harbaugh couldn't do nothing with. But
Let me ask you something real quick about Belichick. Do you feel like Tom Brady was just that damn good, or was Bill Belichick that damn good?
I feel like Tom Brady, fam, was that damn good. He was the coach out there, man. He was quarterback and the coach. Shit.
I think the defense helps and sometimes like early in his career, Tom didn't really have to do a lot. But once he became that dude, he carried them to 4 of those championships,
Yeah,
maybe
Four of
even 5. Because he got how many? Well, hold on,
he
he
got he
got
got
5 with him.
he got 6.
No, I'm
No,
six.
talking about he got 5 with the Patriots though.
and one with Tampa. He got.
So
I thought he had 7 total though. He got 6.
He got
yeah,
6 with
He got
Patriots,
6
one
with
with
the
Tampa.
Patriots, 1 with Tampa.
Yep,
he got 6 with the Patriots and 1 with Tampa.
Yeah,
one with Tampa.
He
because his
got
last
7 ships.
he got
God
7.
7.
damn.
Yeah,
So
yeah, but
well, I was right then. I think four at least he carried them.
yeah.
You know,
Let
he
me count.
carried them, and then he lost what
He lost 2
2?
Giants. The only team ever beat him was the Giants in the Super Bowl.
So he
Yep.
lost 2.
So he should have had
So
9.
yeah,
You ain't bullshitting.
yeah. So the nigga is for real, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm
You know what
saying.
I'm
So
saying?
and
Brady is really that nigga.
that tells me a lot though, not a lot, but ever since Brady left Patriots, what have they done?
They've been
Yeah,
downhill, man.
That's all I'm
well,
saying. Like,
yeah,
come on now.
Yeah,
yeah.
And then
that's the same
now you
team.
gone because when he started his career with the Patriots, he had Bledsoe. So
Hmm.
Bledsoe was already decent, but then
Yeah,
once Tom hit the scene, it was a wrap.
yeah, yeah.
And so he just ain't had that quarterback, not even a decent one to
To
do nothing. See
yeah,
what I'm saying? So I
yeah.
don't know, man. I don't know. I think Tom is just like that, but Belichick's a good coach too, though.
You're
Yeah,
right.
I mean, I give hats off to Belichick, but when you have a generational quarterback like Tom, people are going to start to question
Yes.
you because they remember you before Tom, and now they seen after Tom, and you haven't been, you know, what people thought you were. So I would say more Brady than Belichick, even though Belichick's, he's been around.
That's my
It's
argument. So yeah.
yeah, he's been around. He's known for defense, so he was gonna need a quarterback like Tom to do what he did.
Yep.
Tom, they just lucked out with Tom. Tom's a generational quarterback. He's done some amazing things. So like I can't take nothing away from Belichick, but I also can say in the same breath that Tom Brady was just that nigga. You
Yep.
He
know
was
what I'm
that dude
saying? He
for
was
sure.
just that dude. Like so, we've talked a lot about the coaching carousel. We seen last night Deion's son uh, tweeted Alabama players tap in. Alabama lost a 5-star plus recruit
They've
with
been cleaning up too.
yeah with so this is the biggest question. Who do you think takes over the Alabama job?
Dan Lanning. I think Lanning probably, you know,
It's a toss up on that one.
but Oregon done already done paid this man, so he would just have to he just gonna
Yeah,
have to take that L. and slide right on in.
I
Yeah.
don't think. I don't think. I think they offered the job to Kirby first,
Oh, yeah, that makes sense too.
just
But
to
I
see, just to see what he say.
yeah,
I think Kirby, Dan Lanning.
James
I
Franklin,
even think Lane Kiffin.
yeah,
Lane
I
Kiffin.
mean, I mean, he is actually a whole lot more respected by Saban, and Saban's gonna have some input in it too.
no, he will.
Yeah.
I think them two, Kiffin. If Kiffin's offered the job, he gonna go. He ain't gonna stay at Ole Miss. Not the coach. You got the keys to the Bugatti.
Man, you ain't
Because
lying.
Alabama's a Bugatti.
Yeah,
That's a Bugatti right there. You get the keys to the Bugatti, you ain't gonna
You better
stay at
take
Ole
it.
Miss.
You're gonna
no,
have to
yeah,
take it for sure.
You ain't gonna stay at Ole Miss.
yeah.
So I think they go them two first before they go. I've heard Dan Lanning's name thrown around. I've heard he don't want the job. I've heard he want the job. People was trying to say he was already in Bama. It's been so much speculation, but I don't think Dan Lanning has done enough as a head coach. I mean, he did, turn that Oregon around a little bit, but he already had something with Oregon. So, and I'm not saying he's a bad coach, but what I'm saying is this: this is Bama, dog. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Kirby's
this ain't
gonna
just
get the
no weird
offer
team.
first. Kirby's gonna get the offer first, and Kirby's most likely gonna say, "I love it at Georgia. This is my Bama." I go to Bama. I'm in the shadows of Nick Saban, which is he taught me a lot. But I took what I knew and took my skills and what I learned from him, and I went to Georgia and I
One of these
turned Georgia into my Bama. So I don't think he takes the job, but he's gonna get offered it first.
I'm hearing James Franklin too from Penn State, but
Oh man,
I don't even that just don't even
they
sound good to me.
and I
They don't
like
sit right.
James Franklin.
I
I mean,
don't. I
he's not a
don't.
bad coach, but he
He
just ain't
he's
what
not a good
people
coach
think
to me.
he is.
He's not a good coach to me, man. He
Yeah,
don't. Yeah, he win the teams he's supposed to be, but whenever he got a Michigan or somebody in his
Ohio State.
Can't
Ohio
finish.
State, he always folds. So
Yeah,
Yeah, he can't finish.
they
people
don't want
talk
him,
about
and
that,
Bama don't want no black coach. No way.
and Bam ain't going
I
black.
mean, he light skinned, but he ain't light enough.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
not in Bama, dog. Not in
yeah,
Bama.
yeah. So
No, Bama won't. The Bama. I don't think they'll ever have a black head coach.
I don't think so either, man. Barry
Now,
Brown,
they
he
have
ain't
a
got,
hell of a seat. They gonna have some hell of assistants black,
yeah.
but
I don't know though, man. Yeah,
Franklin is half black, I think, and he got too much black in him to be Bama coach.
I don't,
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
think it's gonna happen either. So
Yeah,
it's out of them three. Somebody even
yeah,
said Jim Harbaugh, but why leave Michigan and go there? I mean,
yeah.
he
Yeah.
might as well
Nah, Harbaugh.
go.
They
I think
just
Harbaugh,
throwing names around
yeah,
now.
yeah. I think Harbaugh just done with college. He taught all the
Yeah,
rules and all that. Just
yeah. He want to go to the
yeah,
NFL and coach football and
coach
coach guys.
football. He ain't got to worry
That's what
about
he want to worry about all that other
giving a
stuff.
nigga a steak or some chicken strips and
Yeah,
a fine.
yeah,
Straight up.
man. Yeah,
That's a big difference.
yeah. So, moving on. We've talked a lot about. Let's get to the games.
Yeah, baby.
Let's get to the games, man.
Uh-oh.
Let's
Uh-oh.
get to the games. Hold on,
This
man.
what
Let's get
I've
to
been
the
waiting.
games.
What I've been
Let's
waiting.
get to the games. Um, Wild card week is up on us. We got some games, man. We got some really, really good games, bro. I mean, we start off. Oh, did we lose, Bubba?
I think we lost Bubba.
No, Bubba done tapped out on us.
He
What
tapped out,
happened,
man.
Bubba? What happened to you, man? What happened to that boy?
Tapped out quick.
That nigga must have had something in the oven.
You heard me, had lasagna or something.
Man, Cause he don't eat no regular shit. He always gotta have something fancy, man. He always gotta have some souffle or something going
You hear
on.
me? He might have sardines and mustard
Yeah,
in there, man.
man. But yeah, he tapping that kid, man.
Man,
He
I don't
tapping
know.
back.
No, I don't know what happened. It just cut off on me.
Ah, see,
What?
man. There you go.
All right,
There
I'm back.
you
What's
go.
up? What's up?
He's
There you
back at
go.
it, man.
But yeah. So Saturday we got Cleveland at Houston, the first game. Then we got Miami at Kansas City, the
Mm,
night game. Who do y'all like in those games?
I got Kansas City over Miami, man. I'm just gonna say it now. Miami ain't been playing to their potential, man.
Uh, I don't know. I mean, it's gonna be considered 1 or 2 degrees at 7 o'clock
You
when
ain't lying.
at that tip off. So
Yeah.
if you bringing some Miami boys to Kansas, which all them cats didn't play football, you just gotta play in this shit. But I'ma say Kansas City, but close. It's gonna be close.
But
Cause,
you got
cause,
like a
cause, cause
17-14.
Nah, they gonna score more. But
it's gonna
but
be more than
I'm gonna
that. But
tell you something. They say this might be the coldest
yes,
football game ever
In
played.
history.
ever played. Like and that's gonna have a lot to do with this though. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
So, Tua, he gonna have to throw that hard ass ball. Tyreek gonna have to catch it. Patty gotta throw that ball. Now, so at the end of the day, I trust Miami receivers before I trust Kansas City's.
Yeah.
So all I'm gonna say is I don't really care who win the game, but if I got to
Yeah, yeah,
pick,
yeah, yeah.
if I got to pick, I'm just gonna say Patty. I don't know what the score gonna be, but it's just gonna be cold, bro. So that means a lot of running. I don't know, man. And then two of them could just come out and just play lights out like it's 65 degrees. I don't know.
You're right.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
So
Billy Kozaz talking about the game's gonna be cold. Billy is really one, and Billy and Shane, and there's a few more guys we can mention. They're always tapped into the show, man. I appreciate them guys, man. He's been commenting this whole time. He said that Kansas game, yeah, it's gonna be cold. I told one of the buddies of mine, he the one that had retweeted Joe Williams. Shouts out to the You Heard podcast. He had tweeted out how cold it was gonna be, and I said, bro, I don't miss Kansas at all. Even though that's Kansas City, Missouri, it ain't too, Kansas City, Kansas City, Missouri. It's all the same to me, even though the people
man,
that stay
straight up.
there say it's different. But
Yeah.
the weather is the same. You feel me? It don't matter if you're in Kansas or Missouri.
It's all
That
the same.
weather is fucked up.
Yep.
So, shouts out to Billy Kozak. Shouts out to Shane. Shane saying D'Amico Ryans NFL Coach of the Year. I agree.
Agree.
Um, I'm not taking Houston though. I'm taking Cleveland. Joe
I,
Flacco. Even though I'm Joe Flacco shaky to me, and I know Houston gonna be hyped up. I just think they make a few more plays
too much
in a
defense for the rookie.
yeah
For
in
the
a
rookie.
tough
Tough one.
environment.
Yeah.
Tough environment. I'm taking Cleveland.
I'm gonna take
Also
Cleveland
like
too.
Kansas City, and I think Kansas City uses this game to get on a run because to me, even though the Ravens have looked like the toast of the NFL, I still don't trust them enough to say they're gonna go to the Super Bowl. Patty Mahomes can get hot. He
Mm-mm.
has played. To me, he's played well. He just don't have the weapons. He's making the same throws. He's not playing horrible. I think if they win this game and get past the Dolphins, I think they get on a run and possibly make the Super Bowl.
Ugh, I
Possibly.
don't know.
I
That's
don't
tough.
know. I
I
don't
don't
know,
know.
fam. I don't know,
Possibly.
man.
I
I don't
mean,
Kelsey.
know.
you opening up playing Miami that could have been easily the 2 seed. So you play a tough team, you get it rolling. I wouldn't be shocked if they do it.
They
I wouldn't
can't.
be shocked.
Kansas City can't beat Cleveland, Buffalo, Ravens. They can't beat none of them right now, man.
Okay.
If they lined it, I don't think they can if they line it up today.
Yeah. I just think they get hot and maybe go on a run. I think they do. I'm not saying they will, but I'm saying they can. They can. So Saturday we got the 2 games, and it's kind of weird how they got these games set up. Then we go Sunday, we got 3 games. We got Pitt at Buffalo.
Buffalo. It's gonna be close though.
Be close.
I like Buffalo.
I like Buffalo.
I think
though.
they got enough offense. Pittsburgh is too some Tommy.
Yeah.
They could surprise us, but I mean,
They've been surprised.
Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer ain't just.
That's Kendrick's favorite
Christmas
player.
is over.
He been having a shiny nose, nigga.
That's Kendrick's favorite player. He can't wait. Hey, he can't wait to say he had an OSU player in the playoffs.
Yeah. So, I like Buffalo in that one. Then we got 3:30. We got Green Bay at Dallas.
You see, I got on green, nigga.
You going with Green Bay?
What? What?
You fucking with Green Bay?
What?
We finna smash them,
we get spooky.
We finna smash them.
It's getting spooky.
Man,
We
y'all
whooping on the young team shit like a grown nigga whoop on a young nigga. We
where my homeboy B Rich at, man? Where my boy B Rich?
It's getting spooky.
It's getting spooky. We finna whoop them niggas at home.
Yeah,
Man,
they do.
crazy.
Billy Cozad say Dallas got unfinished business with Green Bay.
Unfinished business, nigga. We on that ass at home.
Oh, I've seen Green Bay send y'all home twice in the playoffs. I think today was the 9th year anniversary of Dez's no catch, which was crazy because we was watching it.
Though, fam.
We was watching it at David's, and I told him, I said, that ain't no catch. And they was like, you tripping, whoopty whooping. And they came back from commercial and they started looking at it. And I said, I told y'all that wasn't no catch. Just by the rule. When you can it happened. We was watching the game at Davis. We was all out there deep, playoff game. You know what I'm saying? And I told him when it happened, I said he shouldn't have reached out for it. He should have just made the catch and went down with it. He tried to stretch and do some extra shit for the touchdown. Nigga, make the catch.
Yeah.
I mean, they changed the rule, but the rule at the time was the rule. And if he wouldn't have did all that extra shit, they would have said he made the catch. But he didn't make the catch. You know, that was probably one of Dallas's best teams in a while. They had Romo. You know, Romo put it where it was supposed to be. Dez was playing at the time. Dez was playing at the top of
Dallas Cowboys. Get Romo's ass out of
there. So what you think, Kim Fuck? What you thinking, man? Y'all gonna blow them out? It's gonna be a good game.
Man, I'm thinking we finna smash them.
Oh, okay, now
especially at home. I'm just saying that because we at home.
Tell us why though? Because y'all at home.
Why? We just got that momentum right now to smash a nigga, man.
But have you seen what they've been doing in the last 4 games?
I have seen. They a young, good team, fam, but they ain't messing with Dallas at home. That's all I'm saying. All I'm saying.
You sure?
I'm sure. You're going to see it. I'm going to tell you on the next episode, I was sure. You feel me?
All right. I mean, I like it. I mean, I love the confidence.
We gonna whoop Buddy Love, nigga. You hear? We gonna whoop all Buddy Love over there.
All right. I like it though, cause I ain't gonna lie. I think they.
You better not. If y'all lose, you come on the show next week. Hey, we ain't holding back on
smoke.
It's gonna be nothing but smoke. Nigga. Pure smoke.
Y'all just waiting on us to lose. That's the thing.
No. We said you can't lose the Green Bay, bro.
Can't lose the Green Bay.
Man, we got them, fam. Hey, listen. You ain't gonna have to worry about all that, man. We got them at home.
Okay, if my Rams lose to Detroit, they was the better team. They a 3 seed. This is a 7 coming in with a lot of momentum. Jordan Love playing the best ball he been playing. They got both their running backs is healthy. That's a big thing you probably ain't paid attention to. Aaron Jones and Dillon is back running the rock. And he done found 2 receivers he can trust.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
We're just gonna have to see. We're gonna have to see.
We're gonna have to see.
Yeah.
That's it.
So I'm gonna stay mute on that game. I think Green Bay can bloody y'all up a little bit. Y'all secondary is extra tender.
Tender.
Tender. And it looks like Green Bay has some guys that can stretch the field. If they don't make no turnovers,
Yep.
Green Bay can go in and beat y'all. It's
At
all
home.
on quarterback. If he plays, if he don't turn the ball over, they can beat y'all, bro. They
Are
hot
y'all
right
too
now.
serious?
Y'all ain't lost the game at home. Y'all have a lot of confidence at home, but Green Bay can come in there and punch y'all in the mouth. Y'all better play, how y'all capable of playing and go ahead and put them away early. Because if they hang
Yeah.
around,
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I've seen them hang around with teams, and teams think they got them, and they come out and win, bro. They end up winning. I'm not saying it's gonna happen. I'm staying mutual. I ain't gonna make no pick, but I'm gonna tell you, if Green Bay don't turn the ball over, they can beat y'all.
I'm gonna say it. I'm taking Green Bay.
Ooh,
You was gonna take Green
spooky,
Bay anyway. You don't care
real
if it's the
spooky.
Jets.
I'm
Real,
taking Green Bay.
real. Listen here, folks. We getting real spooky on the Fat Dudes podcast right
Man,
now. Real spooky.
man.
Bubba is taking taking Green Bay over the Cowboys. Oh my God. What kind of score you got, Bubba?
I got like it'll be like I'm gonna say like a 24-21, something like that.
Trav be laughing at Tinder. They is Tinder in the
Tender.
secondary, man. It's like when you put when you wrap the ribs up and
Put
put them in the oven.
unseasoned tenderizer.
Them niggas is tender, bro. I'm
Y'all
telling
two
you.
teams
Tender.
better win,
They
nigga.
like
Y'all
pulled
talking all
pork.
that shit. Y'all two teams better
Ain't
win.
nothing but a pulled pork.
He got a bye week, so he chilling. But
I'm
hey,
Yeah.
chilling.
hey,
I'm
I'm telling,
cooling.
hey,
I'm just spectating.
hey, we the underdogs. Y'all ain't. So we
we
going into
finna
Detroit.
we finna get to y'all. Just hold
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna
Kendrick
get to
over.
them.
Kendrick say, what's your score, Kendrick?
To the Dallas game,
Yeah.
I got us winning 2 touchdowns.
Ooh,
I got us
okay.
Dallas
winning
by 2 touchdowns. Ooh.
28-14.
Spicy.
Spicy. Spicy.
He like that extra hot and spicy.
Man, you hear me?
Yeah, so I don't think it'll be by that much. I think it'll be close. I'm not gonna predict anything but like I said, if Green Bay don't turn the ball over, they can beat y'all. Let's get to the night game, Sunday night. Detroit at home against the Rams.
That's what
Oh,
everybody
y'all's
want to
asses
see.
out, Bubba.
That's what everybody want to see.
And
Y'all's
you
asses
know what's
out.
crazy is I looked at and I think I saved it in my phone. Um, I was intending to send it to you, Bubba. But yeah, Stafford and Goff,
Neck and neck
they
on
both
everything.
got 24 wins.
Yep.
Uh, Goff has 78 touchdowns. Stafford has 75. Their quarterback rating is pretty the same, around 96. And both have had 41 giveaways in
Yep.
24 games. So it's almost, should you have kept Goff because he's younger, or will Stafford go? Stafford won y'all one, but who's to say Goff wouldn't have won y'all
He couldn't. He had his chance. He couldn't beat Belichick. Couldn't beat Tom Brady.
one?
I mean, in that Super Bowl he did appear in, he was trash.
Yeah,
Bro, we averaged 30 points a game going into that Super Bowl, and we didn't even get a field goal. They beat us 13-0.
yeah.
So was Belichick that defensive guy that we was just talking about, or is Goff not that good?
Um,
That's what I'm saying. Then the
Yeah.
next year, we didn't even make the playoffs. Then the year after that, we won a playoff game. Then Goff was gone. And then the first year Stafford here, real gunslinger, side no look passes and all that. And then we win a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
That's so me personally, I thank Goff because he was the foundation. He's the one that got us started. But he couldn't win us one. Stafford came in and had to handle that business. So I'm a Stafford guy. I like Stafford. Yes, he gonna throw picks. But if you protect Stafford, he's chopping you up.
Yeah.
And you want to talk about another tender secondary, Detroit is tender.
Oh, Lord.
Tender.
That was tender.
Oh, Lord.
Tender.
Is they like that pot roast you put in the crock pot all day?
Pressure cook.
Yeah. Put them in the pressure cooker.
Yeah, pressure cooker. But
they like the beef tips in the package, man.
See.
Hey, our defense ain't no good either though. We tender too. Can't
could,
even lie.
like Dooney used to say, you could cut it with a plastic fork.
Cut it with a plastic fork, man. I'm telling
you. And this year we got, I think they did this last year too. Monday night, we got Philly at Tampa Bay.
Who's y'all's picks on that though? Who y'all got winning? Y'all think we can win it?
I think y'all can win it. I really do. I think y'all can shock them, but Detroit's tough, man.
Detroit's
tough. That ain't gonna be no walk in the park, bro.
It's not. That's what I'm
saying. But I think y'all have enough weapons that maybe y'all can get it done. I don't think the running game phases y'all a whole lot. I think, honestly, I think y'all was, a player or two away from being, 11, 12 wins. Y'all lost some games y'all should have won. So I don't look at y'all as a true 6 seed, even though y'all 6. We played y'all twice. Y'all played us as tough as anybody in the league. I know divisional matchups is tough, but I've given y'all's props. I told you what was that week 12 or week 13. I told you if y'all won that week, y'all was going to the playoffs, and a lot of people had counted y'all out during the season. But that's another game that I don't want to pick because I really
it's kind of hard to pick on
I really can't pick on that game. I wouldn't bet on that game because I don't know how it's going to be. It all just depends on who has the momentum, the turnover battle. It's 2 evenly matched teams. It's going to be a really, really good game Sunday night, man. And I'm hoping we snowed in or something so I can just chill, watch the game, and got to worry about getting up the next day, getting back and really enjoy football all weekend because it's going to be cold.
Yeah.
So, setting up, watching that and chilling is going to be a highlight of my weekend. But we got Philly at Tampa. What do y'all think about that one?
Man, Eagles ain't been looking too good, man. I got Tampa.
Man, it just depends on how Baker play.
Man, Eagles been looking real terrible.
But it another tender secondary is Philly. They tender too. They tender too. So
Billy says Tampa. He can't stand the Eagles, and then we got that's Billy Kozaz saying he can't stand. Then we got
what my boy Bill say.
Billy Kozaz said Tampa, but then we got Billy Humphrey saying Georgia about to run college football terrain.
Bill,
you know Billy?
Yeah, man.
Billy cool as hell.
Hey, me and Bill, boy, we've been talking crazy to each other for about the last 4 years, man.
He love his Georgia Bulldogs, man.
Shout out to my boy Billy, man. He'll call me out of nowhere and we'll talk, man. We'll talk shit for 30 minutes, man. But hey, man, we coming. We coming. We there. We there. We there, Billy. We there, man. So we just gotta run into each other. Don't be nervous.
Billy. I'm glad Billy tapped in.
Don't be nervous, nigga.
We got Billy.
About his fingernails, nervous.
Yeah, man. He said sooner secondary is 10-2. We gonna get to the Sooners, man. We gonna give Bubba his little time to talk about the Sooners. We running
Yeah,
low on
yeah, yeah,
time.
yeah, yeah, Billy.
I,
You need
I'm
to
gonna
stick
take. I'm gonna
around, man.
take. I'm gonna take Philly that game. I think they win. It's gonna be fucked up because we gonna have to play Philly the next round. Most likely, unless y'all win, then we play y'all. Um,
Nah, we gonna win, and if they win, we'll come. We'll come to San Francisco.
well, that's what I'm saying.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. My bad. So yeah,
Yeah. Well, we'll play the lower seed, whoever makes it. So,
y'all don't want to
um,
see us. Y'all better hope we lose.
oh man, we're gonna take our bet on.
We the only ones that
Billy
know how
said
to
the
play
Steelers
though.
secondary. He said, "Boys, stop." Okay, so we get into that as we round out our NFL. Bubba wants to talk about something that's near and dear to his heart, and honestly, I kind of know the family a little bit too. Real good people. Bubba, talk to him about what you wanted to talk about, man.
Man, I wanted to say congrats to my boy Casey to coming over to the Sooners for this last year. I played golf with his pops and went to Nebraska, and my boy Big A played football with Kendall Nim. Been
Yeah,
around them a lot, man. They great
yeah,
people, man. So
yeah, they is.
just to see Casey back, in
Yeah,
Oklahoma and get to see him in some Sooner gear. I done seen him in his Longhorn in
yeah,
Nebraska and
yeah,
his owl gear. But man, to see him in some Sooner shit, man, it
yeah,
feels good, man. So
yeah, yeah.
he he
That's a
he he
Billy.
he can show some. He can show Jackson some stuff, man, because our quarterback room is real thin, no
Yeah,
experience.
yeah.
Dylan gone. The Beeville kid is gone, which he should have been gone. But
Hmm.
then, bro, we got his Jim Rabuti, and he ain't touched the field. So,
Yeah,
more than anything, though, bro, he do bring experience to our quarterback room. That we
yeah.
need to teach this kid.
And
Hey, man, your scenarios. This is what you need to do. So
I seen a lot of takes on on social media about him choosing OU, but I think this helps him to the NFL also because if he proves that he can be the backup quarterback or help groom a quarterback in front of him, that's going to help him in the NFL to be on the side, to go to the NFL and be a back. Because to me, the best position in sports is backup quarterback in
you
the
ain't you
NFL.
getting paid and you ain't getting hit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I've always thought Casey is going to the NFL, and I'm not down talking him at all. He's a great quarterback to me. But you get to the NFL and you be, backup quarterback for somebody, and God knows what the trajectory of you could be a back. I mean, who's the backup quarterback? He used to be a quarterback for Missouri.
Oh,
He been in
Shane
the league
Daniels,
for 15 years or something, and just
Chase
Chase
Daniels,
Daniels just getting money.
getting money.
That's all I care. Just get your money, man. I don't care what if you the starter, the backup, whatever. As long as you get your money, and you ain't even got to get your money. I'm gonna always be proud of you. So I think this is a good situation for him to go to because we don't know what Jackson Arnold's gonna do in the SEC. We
And it's
know what
facts.
Casey. We know what Casey is capable of.
Facts.
Barring injuries, he's played well. He's a good quarterback. I
Yeah.
think he's going. I think some team in the NFL is going to take a chance on Casey and
Yep.
bring him in. And so, shouts out to that family, Thurm, Charles. Um, it's good for y'all. That's a feel good story for Norman too.
Yeah.
Him coming to where his dad played. So to me, it's all around win for everybody. You
Facts. That's
know,
how I feel
you
too.
know. So I can't wait to uh, Billy can't wait to thump ho you is what Billy Humphrey is saying. So as we end this show, as we get to the end of this show, bro, um, we talked about a lot of things. How are y'all getting prepared for the storm? Is there any tips you want to give our listeners? Any food you're cooking, preparing? I've talked to a few people that have prepared a lot of food to put up. what are y'all plans?
Fam, I
If
ain't
the
made no
storm gets
plans on no
bad.
food. I guess whatever coming that day to mind, that's what it is.
Mm,
Man, I'm gonna go ahead and give y'all a little rundown because I
Okay.
work in this. I clear
yeah.
these streets up here in Tulsa. So
Well.
hey man, if you ain't gotta get your ass out the house, don't.
Yeah.
I'm just and people we trying to clear the roads just like in Darko City trying to clear the roads.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all in our way.
Yeah. Yeah.
And some people don't know how to drive, bro, and it really is a frustrating thing when we trying to clear the road, lay the salt, and take care of the city, and people want to be driving fast and then hit a spot and slide, and then you got a 3-4 car wreck. So
Yeah.
all I'm saying is, man, if the roads is bad, man, stay in, and it'll all work itself out, man, like that.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
you know, I'm gonna probably make some soup, man. I'm a chicken noodle soup cat, man. Throw me some celery, some carrots up in there, and shit, go crazy with some egg noodles, man. Something like that
Man,
with
That's
egg
right.
noodles.
with
Yeah.
with the corn
I
with the
wouldn't. Yeah.
cornbread.
To see the thing about it, I can't make a whole lot of it because my kids don't like eating none of that shit. And I was shit.
See,
I
that's
grew
the
up
thing
a
about kids these
chicken
days,
noodle
man.
homemade
Homemade,
chicken noodle.
boil some
I mean,
chicken too.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, uh, I got some go tos I like making. I got a chili recipe that Dion gave me, that I love making. I
Yeah.
like making chicken noodle soup.
Mm-hmm.
Pot roast. They ain't gonna eat none of that shit. So I'm
That's
just
crazy.
wasting.
That's
You know what I'm
crazy.
saying? Yeah, they ain't gonna. Now I tell you, if Braylon was around, he'll eat.
Yeah.
Yes.
Zane too, but all the rest of them girls, they
They don't
picky
want
with
nothing
what
but
they eat.
McDonald's, six
They
pieces.
they picky with what they eat. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
Caesar's kind of on a health kick a little bit, so you know I don't know. I know I'm gonna make one of the dishes that I told you.
I'm on the
Shouts out to Bonnie. She's
chicken
saying
noodle soup, boy.
crock pot meal. She gonna make Mississippi pot roast.
Yeah, I
Bonnie
made
at
them before. Ooh.
Darko Grill. Hey, they showed that shit today. Not shit, but they showed that meal today. I think they called it some hot mess.
Oh man.
It looked good, man. It looked real good. I almost left work and drove down there to get me some. It was
Get you a hot mess.
yeah, man. It had some biscuits and gravy and some hash brown and egg, and it looked good, man. It looked good. So I'm gonna try that soon. Shouts out to Bonnie. She's always tapped into our show. Um,
Yeah.
Before we get out of here, I want to shout out Dodge Cast one more time for sponsoring this show tonight. Um,
Appreciate you, Dodge
all our
Cash.
followers, yeah,
Appreciate it.
Dodge Cast, man. Make sure you tune into the Dodge Cast. I think their shows drop every Monday. I think they record on Sunday. We're gonna have to get together with them. They said that they can do you on FaceTime, Bubba, if you're in Tulsa.
Bet.
But their studio is here. I had a really good time recording the last time. It was really, really fun doing a Dodge cast. They asked a lot of good questions. This is just a good listen, man. They just kind of talk about everything. So it's a real good show. Appreciate you for wanting to advertise on our show, man. And I mean, we're just new starting, but we're trying to get it in too. Also, shouts out to the Dylan and Joe podcast. I just seen they're doing a show with a guy out of Albuquerque, New Mexico, that has a lot to do with the show Breaking Bad. I don't know if any of y'all watch Breaking Bad, but it's a pretty good show.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but you know, great show, guys. Y'all just keep bringing the heat and bringing it, and y'all just keep getting better, man. We want to say thank you to our fans. Keep sharing, keep adding, keep liking our page. We're nothing without you. But y'all guys have really done well through 6 shows, man. I see the growth in y'all, man, and I'm proud of y'all,
I
man.
thought we
So
had a special guest.
man,
Tapped out.
we did, but he be running from that smoke, man.
Nah, man.
He
Can't
be
run
running
from
from
that
that
smoke.
smoke, man. It's your boy Cheyenne, man. He be
That's
running from
my
that.
dog. I
He
needed
be
him on
running
here,
me.
man.
See, I was gonna throw him in there as a surprise towards the middle of the show.
Yeah, man. I
You know
need
what
my
I'm
boy
saying?
here,
But
man.
he janky in the motherfucker though, man.
Not my boy.
He
Not my boy
janky because
Cheyenne, man.
he janky as fuck because I mean I done tried to 4-5 times get him on the show.
We
You
gotta
know,
get him on the show, man.
yeah,
That's the
man.
homie, man.
I mean, man, we could have if I'd have known he was gonna do this, I'd have hit up David Durr and say, hey man,
Yeah,
because
yeah.
David Durr gotta come on the show
He gonna
anyway.
be drunk
We
though.
ain't gonna well, that's what we know. I mean, we need that kind of content.
You right. We kind of need that.
Yeah,
So.
he ain't scared. He ain't gonna bite his tongue. He gonna tell you what he want.
You right. I like
You
it,
know
but
what I'm
hey,
saying?
the Thunder is beating Portland by 62 points.
Oh man.
Oh man.
It said, man, it just popped up on my phone. Said Thunder
Oh
making
man.
history. They beating Portland by 62 points in the third quarter.
Oh man. Portland traded Dame for that, bro. Man,
That's
bro.
ugly, man. But
That's
hey, man,
ugly, fam.
Man,
I see
man.
y'all, man. It was good. We
All
had a great
right,
show,
man.
brothers.
Great show, man. Love y'all, man.
Love
Take
you,
Love
care,
man.
y'all,
man.
fam.
Yep.
Bet.